Your imaginary friend as a child was your way of dealing with overwhelming emotions. Maybe there's issues from your childhood that you haven't dealt with yet, something that could have triggered the old need for Milko. Have you ever had any therapy?
Well, my doctor. She rang to tell me the results of the blood tests have come in.
What'd she say?
Well, that's the thing, she didn't. She wants me to go down to the surgery and talk about it in person.
This is as serious as you think it is.
Then she needs to have someone with her.
Yeah, and that person is you. You keep telling me how much you love her. Now's the time to prove it.
Hey, good walk?
Yeah, good.
I've got to go, I'll be late for the doctor.
Let me drive you.
You don't have to, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I know, but I thought maybe we could go shopping after, you know, pick up some stuff for the baby. I mean, we've got a lot of big decisions to make. Do we get teddy bears or bunnies or pink or blue or do we just go with green and be safe?
You're going to be the sookiest dad, aren't you? Not that I'm complaining, it'd be a lot worse if you weren't excited.
So you let me drive you?
Yes. Just try not to die of boredom while you're waiting for me, will you?
I can't explain it. I mean, I hardly even know Miles, but it's like there's some kind of pull or, you know, I just feel compelled to be around him or to help somehow.
It's a normal instinct to want to help someone if they're in trouble. Certainly, with your history, being a foster child, it's not as though it's out of character.
Oh, yeah, well, it's just different this time. It's, I don't know, I can't even put it into words, which is why it's so confusing. I mean, how can I have this sort of attachment to a total stranger? And before you say that, you know, I'm not attracted to him. I'm not drawn to him in that way.
No, it doesn't sound like that. With other friends, when you first met them, do you remember why you were drawn to them?
I don't know, I guess just had things in common.
So with Miles, how is it different? Why do you think it's worrying you so much?
It's been a tough year. I suppose I'm just worried that it's...
Go on.
Well, I used to have OCD and I'm just worried that it's some kind of relapse. I mean, I just feel like I'm obsessed with this guy and it's just getting worse. I must sound like I'm completely crazy.
No, you sound like you're anxious to make sense of your feelings. What's crazy about that?
Well, I won't tell you about my imaginary friend then. It was just when I was a kid, Milko was with me all the time. I think he just filled some kind of void. I'm finding myself thinking about him a lot lately.
Whatever Brittany's done this time, it can't be that bad. Hey, if it's stressing you out that much, we can swap. I'll take Brittany. You can have lose 9 kilos in 2 weeks.
Cassie Turner?
Yes. What is wrong?
I'll come in with you.
Why? There's no need.
Well, in case someone asks the doctor something about the baby.
This is going to be the longest 9 months in history. Not that it isn't extremely cute.
Most importantly, I want you to try to take a step back. That's easier said than done, but if you find you're having these anxious thoughts, I want you to analyse the moment like you were watching a friend. Forget the OCD. Just ask yourself instead, what else could be going on here?
We have one very overprotective dad here. My partner Hank would like to sit in, if that's okay.
Of course.
Okay, so I know what you're going to say. It's my iron, isn't it? That's why I've been feeling a bit run down lately. I need to eat more red meat. I know that's really important for the baby.
Cassie, your iron levels are fine. That's not why I needed you to come in today.
There's nothing wrong with the baby, is there?
No. Cassie, as well as a full blood count, do you remember that we did a couple of other tests?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong, is there?
Cassie, there's no easy way to say this. But I want you to know that I've already called a counsellor. I'm sorry. your blood test has shown that you're HIV positive.
No, that's not. There's no way. It's a mistake. It has to be. There's no way. It's a mistake.
I found out the other day. I had no idea, I promise.
Cassie, I know this comes as a huge shock. But this is not the end of the world. In terms of treatment, there's been significant advances over the years.
Cassie. Cassie, wait!